What is up, Virgo? Welcome to your mid-April new moon in Aries tarot reading. My name is Tessa. You're watching my channel. Welcome to my new tarot corner, my new setup. If you are new to my channel, I went on vacation for 2 weeks and I came back and I decided that I just needed to get rid of a bunch of stuff in my apartment because it was just a little bit too much. And I am now going down a more minimalist lifestyle. So I'm getting rid of things, and literally every time I get rid of something, I feel like I can breathe a little bit more. I feel so much better. I'm a very creative individual, so you're always going to see some kind of color around me. And I always like to involve myself in home projects, but I'm trying to keep things a little bit more simple. Creative, fun, colorful, but still simple. I know that seems, I don't know, it sounds kind of contradictory, but I guess for someone like me, I kind of used to collect things. Like I can be very sentimental, because I'm a writer. I'm a writer, so I can be very sentimental, and I'll like hold on to things that I don't really need to hold on to. I could just write about it. So I feel like my journals and my notebooks and my writing, that's pretty much the only thing that I need, right? My tarot cards, of course. I'm even getting rid of my books. Like half of my books, not all of them, half of them. Half of my books I'm getting rid of. I think the only thing is, yeah, just bye-bye. Yeah, but it feels really, really nice. So yeah. All right, Virgo. So we're doing your mid-April. I was going to say mid-Aries. We are in Aries season. Beginning the new year. Beginning the new zodiacal year, okay? This is the new cycle for the zodiac signs. Ended with Pisces, beginning with Aries, okay? The Aries represents the Aries season, spring, right? Everything is blooming. It's rebirth, okay? It's literally the birth of you, okay? In astrology, Aries represents the first house, which is your ego, your identity, how you relate to yourself, how you take care of yourself, your own, like, yourself, right? Yourself, your soul. So this is going to be a really good time to just get to know yourself, take care of yourself, really discover what it is that makes you happy, okay? We tend to put a lot of pressure on ourselves at the end of, like, a calendar year, thinking that this is the end of the calendar year and now we have to set all these goals for ourselves for January, right? But it's not actually, which is great because Sagittarius season, mutable fire is going to give us all that inspiration, and it's going to give us so much inspiration and so many ideas to start off the new year, to kind of like give us that oomph, you know, so we can begin a new calendar year with excitement and with passion for new ideas and new creative projects and things like that. But it's not until we hit March, which is Pisces season, mutable water, that we really truly flush out all the burdens and all the emotional baggage that we were holding on to from the previous year, from 2020. So Pisces season, which is the very last sign in the zodiac, is really good for really flushing out and cleansing ourselves of the emotional baggage, okay? So that we can begin in Aries season, which is cardinal fire. So it's kind of like a refreshing of whatever passionate, creative, inspirational stuff you had in December going into January through the new year. It's kind of like a more focused version of that. It's kind of like a more cleansed version of that. That is what Aries season brings us. That is what this new cycle in the zodiacal year, kicking it off with cardinal fire, which is the trailblazer. They are the fire starters, okay? Aries are the fire starters, okay? Sagittarius are the fire spreaders. So yeah, so it's just kind of like taking that energy that you ended the year with and started the new year with, and just kind of like refreshing it, right? Refreshing it, flushing out all the baggage and all the rest of the icky stuff, okay? So I hope all that made sense. Okay, so this is going to be a reading for that. And technically, the moon is in Taurus, but we just had a new moon in Aries, so the name of this video is New Moon in Aries, and it's always going to linger anyway. So very, very good for all of that. New beginnings, everything I just said. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then we're going to get into tarot. I'm using Deviant Moon Tarot, and then I'm gonna end. You can talk so fast that you repeat, I don't know, like you layer your words. Okay, and then I'm gonna end the reading with 3 more oracle cards. Okay, so let's do that one. Sometimes I feel like I can just shuffle forever. Resistance. Okay, so something that we are resisting here. Are you resisting Aries? Are you resisting this fire energy? Resilience. Resistance, resilience. Maybe, and darkness. Okay, Virgo. What is going on over here, Virgo? What is this? We'll pull some tarot cards. Okay, so there is something that we are resisting here. I'm feeling like you just don't want anybody to get in your way, okay? Like you are on a warpath, like towards your goals, right? Like you're working, you're doing your thing, you're doing your daily activities, resilience, you are strong. Like you're just pushing. You're pushing. Maybe you could be moving a little fast. You could be moving a little bit too quickly. And so you're resisting like new stuff, okay? I feel like you are resisting new experiences or like new opinions or anything that's new, anything that does not fit, anything that does not fit your version of what it means to be successful. You're kind of like not having it. Anything that you think can break your momentum, you're not having it. Anything that is going to bring you, that you think could bring you down, you're not having it. Like you're just resisting anything that is, you think can block your energy. Anything that can get in the way of the energy that you're on. Or disrupt it. Or like, try to bring you down. And then resilience, it's just kind of like you are already working so hard. Okay, but I do feel like you have some mental blocks up. And then this darkness card is really interesting. This darkness card, I feel like there's some deep stuff going on inside you. Like there's some deep stuff, and I'm really feeling like this can be kind of repressed. Like this darkness here is something that you're not really dealing with right now. It's just, there's like this really deep, dark kind of part of you that you've like buried and you're keeping it buried. Or it's just kind of like lingering there. I don't know. We're going to see what this is about because it's really interesting. Darkness. I don't know. Virgo, I also get a feeling that this is like in the future. This darkness is the future. There could be some darkness you're about to face. Okay? Maybe you're pushing yourself a little bit too hard, and you're also pushing others away. So it's going to make you go through some kind of darkness because you're pushing. You could be pushing away energy that's actually really good for you. Like, you could be pushing away energy that's actually really positive, but for some reason you see it as negative. All right. Oh, what is this? It's really freaking hot. 8 of Wands, Mercury and Sagittarius. Resistance, yeah. Yeah, so there could be some messages coming in. Maybe someone is bothering you, or someone is emailing you or sending you text messages, and you're like, oh my God, like, what do you want? Resisting. Let's get the rest of these tarot cards out. Just a few more. Okay. So we have the 8 of Wands. We have Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay, so some kind of expression, some kind of message, some kind of message is coming your way that you're resisting. You want to have some fun with your friends. 3 of Cups, Mercury in Cancer. Okay, yeah, this could be a little bit too much for you. It could be, it's kind of like you're getting a message from one person, and as this message is coming in from one person, you're like, nope, and you're going towards these people over here. Like your friends, it could be like a social group that you like to spend time with, that you like to drink with, that you like to hang out with and just have fun and just relax, right? And this is what's kind of like keeping you sane, especially if you do have a lot of obligations. If you are really taking care of yourself, you've got work, maybe you've got school, like whatever you got going on in your life. These friendships like really help. Then we have the Hermit, Virgo. This is your card. Okay, needing to take some time alone. There's a lot of different energies going on here. So it's like, even though you do like to spend time with friends and stuff, you really need your alone time. And the universe is kind of pushing you also. Like, the universe is pushing you to spend time alone as well. Page of Cups. Okay, there needs to be, you need to open yourself up, this darkness, yeah. You need to open yourself up to more like love in your life. Like, just to enjoy love. And that doesn't necessarily mean, it could be about learning to love yourself on an emotional level. Learning to love yourself on an emotional level. Like going through that darkness so you can learn to love yourself. Because the Page of Cups, okay, so the way that basically, like, I was explaining this, the pages are an earthly representation of the aces. Okay, so the ace is a divine gift. The aces, whether it's Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, or Ace of Pentacles, they all represent different, aspects of our life, okay? And they are divinely gifted to us. They are being given to us from the universe. The page is the one who takes that gift, whatever it may be, and manifests it on earth. So the page is that innocent student who is like, oh, I just received this divine gift and now I have to learn how to use it. So there's students, they have to learn how to use it. So there's a divine gift that was gifted to an individual, okay, who is now learning how to use this gift of love, because it's the Ace of Cups and this is the Page of Cups, okay? So they're students, they're just learning. So you could have someone in your surroundings who's not quite, like a master of love. He's learning. He or she, they are just starting, they're learning how to use this gift of love, okay? And they want you to be open. They want you to be open to it. And it's showing up as a blessing. It's showing up as a positive thing, as a good thing. Queen of Wands. Aries energy. Don't you just love these cards? She's so freaking cool. This is like one of my favorite cards in this deck. You are like on another level. You're just on another level. You are feeling inspired. I don't know if it's like this person who reinvigorates your inspiration, or I feel like there is an individual who is like boosting your ego, okay? There's someone in your surroundings who's like really like fueling your fire. Like they're just kind of like, they're really good for your ego. It could be somebody that's just really interested in you. Like you're not necessarily on their wavelength, or like maybe you don't like the way that they are helping you grow. I don't even want to say they're helping you grow. I feel like they're just being themselves. They're just being themselves, but you, like, just them being themselves is like boosting your ego. Like maybe just having them around is boosting your ego. Maybe just like the things that they say to you is boosting your ego, okay? And you're feeling very like empowered, and you're feeling very charmed and charming, like by all of it. Oh, Virgo, what is this? 10 of Cups. Okay, are we starting to see the possibilities? Okay, so of course some of you might be in a relationship, some not, but I mean, this is like the ultimate happiness. This is like emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, marriage, kids, family, like whatever it is that makes you happy. Whatever it is that makes you happy. Okay, and this is something that you're... Okay, so this individual is opening you up to these possibilities, okay? They're opening your, like, this is something that you want. They are inspiring you. Their love is like opening you up to this bigger picture, this bigger picture of happiness, this bigger picture of joy, of wanting you want like the whole thing, right? You want the whole thing. The High Priestess. I kept thinking divine timing when I got this. The High Priestess is kind of like here to kind of tell you that it's like follow your intuition, okay? If this is something that you want with this individual, with this person, you need to follow your intuition. You can keep the vision in mind, but I think you just need to be careful. Like, don't get too caught up in the dream without going through the practical manifestation of it, without going through the reality of it. Keep your inner divine feminine and keep your intuition about this person in check. Okay, the Magician. This is you, Mercury energy. Manifestation. Yeah, so your intuition, this High Priestess, the universe is going to guide you so you can manifest and like get what you want. Okay, it's like, this is an interesting reading, Virgo. Got some different things going on here. Yeah, you just don't want anything to get in the way of your, okay. Yeah, so the universe is kind of like coming in to help you here. The universe has your back so that you can follow through with your vision. Okay, I feel like this is your vision, like your long-term vision. And this High Priestess, this Magician, literally the number 1 and the number 2 in the major arcana, they're here to make sure it like follows through. Okay, to bring you to the finish line, basically. So you just gotta stay focused and learn, this learning, like being able to learn about love a little bit every day. It's so good. It's so good for the soul. Don't be so quick to deny and to reject this Page of Cups energy, this innocent approach to love, this kind of like childlike approach to love, this naive approach to love, where it's like you're both learning how to love. Okay, don't be so quick, because love like that can be really healing. It can be very healing to the inner child in us, okay? And we all have an inner child in us, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Self-reflection, yeah. So we're going to be going through a lot of self-reflecting. It's going to be like the vision. This is totally about like really being true to yourself and being true to what it is you really want. What is your vision, okay? Self-reflection and being and keeping the vision of what it is that you really want and being true to that. And not like, I'm not saying you have to like force it, but just like know what's in your heart, right? Power. Yeah. Let it empower you. Let it empower you. Like, this is who you are. Don't let anybody tell you who you are and who you're not. Only you know who you are, and that vision and that knowing and being honest with yourself without letting other people like fool you into thinking that your vision is not right or it's wrong or it's not good enough. Don't let anybody fool you into, no, that vision is going to empower you because it's you. It's part of you. It's part of who you are and like what you believe and what you stand for. Protection. Yeah. Protect it. Protect it. Protect your heart, protect your intuition, protect your vision, protect like exactly what you want. And it's like, yeah, I can see why you are resisting. Like you know, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be open to experiencing love. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be open to feeling these emotions, but you can still protect this vision that is deep inside of you that you know is like part of who you truly are, okay? So I'm going to end the reading right there. Virgo, I really hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.